Good morning, DIYers. I am going to share with you tools that I've purchased to help me with my DIY project. I didn't have any of these tools prior to starting my project on my 2002 Honda LX front-wheel drive. So these are all purchased from Amazon.com. The majority of them are lifetime warranty. So I just want to share with you what I've used to help me get through my project. Okay. So this right here is a half-inch socket, deep socket set, half-inch ratchet, deep socket set. Real good set. I've been impressed with it. Behind it is my 3/8 ratchet, which is here, and have low impact sockets as well as deep sockets, which I believe are, let's see, the low impact are from 8mm all the way up to 22mm metric, and I also have SAE, which is, let's see here, 5/16 all the way up to 3/4. And a real good set, lifetime warranty on it. And here is my 1/4" ratchet, which is a deep socket and low impact socket as well, with drill bits or drill extensions, which worked very well for me. I believe, let's see, 8mm or 7mm all the way up to 15mm. Okay, what I have here is an extractor set, 10-piece extractor set. I'm going to pull out one of the extractors, which is pretty good. I haven't had to use it yet. But for rusty bolts and difficult bolts that are stripped, if you have to remove with an extractor, this is what you're going to use. And it's a real good set as well. Behind that I have, this is for the spark plug. This is a spark plug kit, 5 sockets. It's magnetized, so it could stick as a magnet, and used it, worked very well. Also right here, this is my, I purchased this for the crankshaft specifically, because you have to have, for the crankshaft to remove it, you'll notice on my crankshaft pulley removal, you'll see this is a thick socket, and you're going to need this, trust me. Don't use a regular 19mm because you will more than likely break it. Okay, and then finally, this is a 1/2" ratchet, 11mm to a 32mm. So these are my tools that I purchased from Amazon. I probably spent on all my tools close to $500 on everything that I purchased. Somewhere around there, $300 to $500. I say closer to $500. And like I said, I'm not concerned with price. I'm more concerned with warranty, because I'm old school. I'm 60 years old, so I need my tools to last me. And if they're expensive, that's just what it is. But like I said, I sharped everywhere, Harbor Freight, and all the bigger brands out there. And this is what I felt was going to work best for me. So just want to share with you DIYers. Let's go around it again so you can check out, get close up of my tools that I used. And we'll be keeping all of my tools that I used. And very happy, very satisfied with what I purchased, and them helping me complete. Alrighty, I'm out, DIYers. Peace. Alrighty, DIYers, as I continue to show you my tools that I purchased doing DIY. So this is my impact gun. Excuse me. This is my impact gun. It's made by Duratech. It's a pretty good one. It's a 20 volt, and it helped me, except when I got to my crankshaft pulley where I had to get a Milwaukee that was a higher torque, because this just would not take off the crankshaft. Also here is a set for inside your vehicle, removing panels and things of that nature. These are actually two clip removers, which are actually pretty strong, made of steel. Used them, which was great. This right here is for O2 sensors. So I will be replacing my O2 sensors in the either the spring or the summer of 2026. And this is a whole complete set that I'm going to need for the O2 sensor removal and replacement. So got this little set, and I'll be using it, just taking it out so you can check it out and see what it looks like. Let's see. It's a cool little set. Like I said, everything I purchased got on Amazon, and this is just a cool little, everyday handy set, that you could use for, the house, or, just everyday small minor projects around. So it's a real cool set. And like I said, DIYers, I just want to share my experience with you and share my tools that I've purchased and have helped me. All right, peace. Okay, DIYers, more of my tools that I purchased from Amazon. This set right here is a real good set. This is for O-ring, removal of O-rings. If you ever have to go into your engine or any O-rings that you have on your vehicle, real good set. Real good set. It's a set of 4 that you may need. Excuse me. I would suggest you purchase them. So, real good set. Also, you have your Allen wrenches. You have a little small leveler, which is cool. This Craftsman for the tensioner. Actually, it does fit, but I have problems because I didn't have a lot of space when I was trying to pull off my loosen my tensioner, so I had to use wrenches instead. This is a breaker bar. It's a 14-inch breaker bar. So it's two-sided. It's a 3/8 and a 1/2 breaker bar. And I would definitely suggest you purchase the hose clamps. So when any type of fluid in the vehicle where you have to clamp the hose, these are very good. They were very cheap on Amazon, maybe $10, and you'll be able to plug up your hoses. Stop so they won't leak or drip. So just more tools I'm sharing with you on my DIY journey. All right, peace. All right, DIYers, more tools that I purchased. So these right here are value wrench set, which is actually good. I have 2 sets. I have the SAE standard, and I have the metric. So the metric goes from 6 millimeter all the way up to 18 millimeter, and then the standard goes from 1/4 all the way up to 3/4. So real good set. Used it quite a bit during my journey. Have a pick set here, which is cool. It helped me with some of my O-rings, getting them off. You have the small, and then you have the long, and they're good for O-rings. These are my 2 crowbars that I use. Real good. One's a small, one's a medium, and crowbars were good. This 5-piece extra long reach pliers set, which is straight needle nose, 45 degree, 90 degree, middle circle, and power diagonal cutting nose plier. Excellent. I definitely encourage all DIYers to get them a complete set. Like I said, everything I've purchased is off of Amazon. And then finally, this is standard wrenches, double-sided. So what you do is you actually get 2 for one, okay? So I got a 1/4 and a 5/16 on one head, right? And real nice, real nice. Used it quite a bit as well. And I'm actually going to be buying the metric because I have a Japanese car instead of, so I'll keep this standard, but I'm going to get the metric, which would be, I believe, what, from 10 millimeter to 22 millimeter. I believe that's what the ranges are here. So it's a real good set. And yeah, just sharing my tools with you and everything that I used and will continue to use for my vehicle. All right, DIYers, peace. Okay, DIYers, so final tools. This here I used for my crankshaft when I removed my crankshaft pulley and replaced the seal behind it. You could also use this for your, keep this for your engine cover to remove the seal. So this is a great seal remover. Have miscellaneous bag where I have my Saez in there and just other synthetic grease and, you know, brushes and just other miscellaneous items that I'm going to keep outside my car because it snows here in Colorado. And it's going to start snowing here pretty soon. So zip ties, you know, just miscellaneous stuff. Also, I purchased extended 24 millimeter socket. This is a 3/4, which is a 19 millimeter and a 17 millimeter. And I had to use them all for different sensors to remove on my CRV. So they were worthwhile. And this right here is an actual another tool, I guess you could say toolbox in itself. I'm going to open it and I'm going to show you everything I have in there, and quite useful. So once again, everything I purchased on Amazon.com. Okay, DIYers, I'm going to go through my pouches here so you can see exactly what I got in. Got some electrical tape in here. This one right here is where I keep all of my additional, I got additional wrenches, ratchets in there. This one here, I have additional, these are magnets for when you're working on your vehicle. I'll pull these out so you could see them. Then my pliers and my wire cutters here. Here I've got my screwdrivers, and then here is where I have my extensions. So we'll go through each one of these so you could see exactly what I've got. Okay, DIYers, so these are let me shoot from here, record from here. These right here are magnets. So you're definitely going to need these because you're going to definitely, when you're dropping your bolts in the engine bay, and you don't want to be losing your bolts. So they're all extensions, and they're very, very helpful for, you know, getting bolts and screws and nuts and things of that nature. So you definitely want to make sure you purchase them. They come in a set individually, or you could buy them. I bought their set of 3. Okay, DIYers, so as you can see, these are my additional tools that I purchased. These are wrenches from 10 millimeter all the way up to 27 millimeter that I actually had to use for my knock sensor and my PCV valves and just miscellaneous stuff. Also, I have additional ratchets. This is a 1/2 inch ratchet. This is a 3/8 inch ratchet. It's flexible. It's pretty cool. I like it. Let me see. I'll show it to you. It's a flexible head, 90 degrees. So it was very useful in some of the tight spaces that I had to use it for in the engine bay. And then this one right here, which is cool, this is a 3-in-1. So you have a fourth, which is here. You have your half, which is here. And then you have 3/8, which is here. So it's a 3-in-1. And I'm glad that I purchased it because I used it quite a bit as well. And then the fourth one over here is a 3/8" ratchet. So used all my tools and glad that I purchased them. So alrighty, DIYers, as you can see, as part of my other toolbox, just additional pliers, wrenches, vice grips, wire cutters, needle nose pliers. So these are all part of the set as well. Good set, good little set. I mean, it's not the most durable or the most expensive, but good durable set for my needs and what I needed done. All right, DIYers, we know we can never have too many screwdrivers. So have the flathead as well as the regular screwdrivers. So, and then these ones back here are kind of cool. They're Craftsman, double-sided for small spaces that you may need to get to. 3 different sizes. I used them a little bit as well. So they were quite helpful. And like I said, we can never have too many screwdrivers. Alrighty, DIYers, and finally, here are all my extensions. From 3 inches all the way up to 10-inch extensions, which are these ones here. And then we have the universal extensions here. So you're definitely going to need extensions. Trust me, you're going to need them. Like I said, I purchased 3 inches all the way up to 10 inches on my extensions and used all of them for my project. All right, DIYers, just wanted to share my tools with you. God bless you, and keep grinding. I'm out. Peace. DIYers, this extension here is for spark plugs only. It's magnetized, okay? That's magnetized. And when I replace my spark plugs and my ignition coils, this is what I use. And it is, let's see what it says here. It's a 5/8, and it's really good. Let me get a good view of it. But really good tool. I'm glad I purchased it. Like I said, it's an extension and works very, very well. As you could see, moves freely, and just a good tool for spark plugs. And like I said, it doesn't have the rubber, it's magnetized. So it will grab your spark plug once you loosen it up and bring it out. All right, DIYers, appreciate you. I'm glad I was able to share with you. I'm out. Peace. All right, DIYers, you're also going to need you a good set. Well, I have a hydraulic lift, which is a mini. It's a 2.5 ton. Right, and the also 3-ton jack stands. I've got 2 of them. I really didn't need 4, so if I have to buy 2 more, I will. But I really didn't need 4. But they're 3-ton jack stands, and from Amazon Basics. But you know, make sure you do your research, because there's a lot of different makers that are out there, and I just felt the 3-ton, which can hold up to almost 6,000 pounds, is what I needed. So that's what I purchased. But yeah, I like this little mini hydraulic jack. It's a 2.5 ton hydraulic jack, so more than enough for the 2nd generation Honda 2002 through 2006 CRV. All right, good people.